that?
You gotta let it run. And then it'll die out. It is pretty crazy.
What's that concentrated look gonna look like? Make that look. Let's see.
That's what it's gonna look like, I'm telling you. You'll see it in a couple seconds.
Man, does that chip so nice. Huh, Lulu?
Oh yeah.
Huh, Lucas? Oh, got a race. Oh, it's a soccer mom.
I think.
What?
Just pulling to the left a little bit.
Tire low?
Tire low. I want to go back to the shop and fill it up. Like. Pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might flip around.
Man, that reverse, huh?
Right.
That's nice. What's out there? What's that red thing? What's that red thing?
It's a Cornet.
Huh? Keep your eye out for the po-po. It's your license.
I ain't have it on me, so.
It doesn't matter. The kids liked it.
Yeah.
They were giving it. The kids were giving us thumbs up.
Who doesn't like a burnout?
loud car. It's just burnout.
Exactly.
Not going to the two-step.
Popo! 5-0, bro.
Ain't going to the two-step.
So, what's the RPM?
When I first did it, it was at 28.
The stall?
Yeah. And then when I did it down there, it was at like 22. Stall.
It's hitting the two-step.
It ain't bouncing off two-step. Two-step go up, 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 up. It ain't two-step.
I thought the stall was like at 25 or 26.
It should like. That's two-step.
That's two-step.
Yeah, before it wasn't in.
Turn around and do it again. Not bad. You know, that motor's bone stock.
What it is, yeah.
Yeah. Not bad at all.
Is it a 4.6?
I don't know. Don't speak my language.
That's not mine either.
Right?
So
Worked good that time.
Yeah?
Yeah. Shifted good too.
Go ahead and put it in the shop.
A little slippery, but it ain't bad.
You gotta press the button to back up.
I was pushing it forward. But the shifter link is a little bit off.
That gotta be right there the best job in the world.
right there.
Doing burnouts on other people's cars.
Yeah, that's it.
Inquiring minds want to know. How's it feel?
Oh, it feels great.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
You're too close. Back up.
Oh, I'm bad. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Shift's good. The truck, I would say you gotta, this is for Tim mostly. You gotta get it to where you flash it to where it thinks it's a manual, so it doesn't, cause like you could stay in it, but it might like, kind of like.
Were you backing off the throttle?
The 1 to 2, I backed off.
Okay.
Because it was just slipping. It was just spinning.
Okay.
Except for, well, I did the first one, I was on it. Like the whole time, so I riffed the burnout on the street. But, because before, when we were out on the country road testing, it gripped up. The thing gripped. Great.
Yeah, well, there's probably a lot of...
We were also leaving it at like 1,000, so
Yeah.
now we're leaving it.
Right.
Now we're leaving it like 25.
Right.
We're leaving it at 24.
Yeah.
But,
Well, there could be some, you know, salt and
yeah.
dirt and whatever from the snow.
Yeah, but no, I mean, it works great. I'd probably say flash it for a manual, and it'll work great. I mean, trans brake works.
Say hi, Maddie.
Hi.
The only thing that I'd say is that to get on the two-step with a trans brake, it's if you hit the trans brake and you don't get on the gas fast enough, like you need to hit the trans brake, get on the gas, or it won't be, or
That's weird.
Or you have to bump in. You have to kind of like bump in.
I don't want him to bump in.
You don't want him to bump in?
No, because he's got to get in the same every time.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to do that with, I mean, I don't know if that's considered a bracket car or if they run an index, but I do know it's a little bit more crucial to be in the beams at the same time, when you have a bump box, you're all over the place. Now, if you got a car like Larry's, it doesn't matter because you're so fast.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need a bump box. I don't want him to bump in.
Yeah, no. It's just, it's kind of, I don't know, we'll have to figure out why. Because, like, the first 2 hits, it didn't get into two-step.
Yeah.
The first one and the next one, it didn't go
But you
into
know,
two-step.
remember when we were driving it with the first converter, the original converter?
It didn't get into
It was
did the same
picky
thing.
too.
It was,
So-
I think it might be the box
The
itself.
two-step itself,
I mean, because I never used his two-step before either, like for the
Right.
line lock. So
Yeah.
I don't know if he had, you know, be on it
Yeah.
again, same thing.
well, he'll have to play with that two-step to get it so it works. Because actually, the two-step should be activated by the brake. So on the button,
Yeah, no, on the button it is
Okay.
activated by the brake, but it's
Okay.
like, it's got like a, I don't know if it has like a timer in it to where it's like,
Yeah.
if you hit the brake for so long and then you don't get on the gas, I don't know. It runs at, I don't know. I don't know much about it. I just know how to set the adjustment on
right.
rev limiter.
What are those big fat tires for?
For the Cornet.
All right, it's Saturday, and everything you just watched was Friday. I had to come back to finish this video to the shop. There was just so much going on. It was actually kind of crazy here. The phones start ringing. Orders were placed before 5 o'clock. People wanted to get stuff in. I had to make sure everything was okay with Madison in the parts room to get stuff out for UPS. We had a diesel truck that we did a 47 in, and it needed a final adjustment, and then we were playing around with Tim's truck. So this is the continuation, part B. But anyways, first off, the mystery widget, what part is it, never showed up yesterday. And I checked the mailbox today, it's still not here. So people who want to participate, stick around. I know what the part is now. I didn't know then, but I know now. And everybody who guessed is wrong. So if you want to try again, and I will say it is a part more of a race car part, I guess you would say, and it will fit. I'll give you another hint. It'll fit every single transmission case, 727, 904, push button, non-push button, from 62 to the late model, the 46, 7, and 8s, except for the 8s, I'm sorry. They'll fit every transmission case except for 48 REs. So there's hint number 2. I really want someone to try and guess it, so someone can get a Casper Matacat. And it's not a part that Chrysler ever made. It was not a part that comes on the transmission, but it's a part that can go on it. And that's all the hints I'm giving out. So if you want to try again and guess in the bottom of the comments of this video, then give it a try. I really, really would like to give a hat out. Cornet. The Cornet is on the rack. It's been stuck in that cubby hole in the tunnel. I call it the tunnel in front of the boat for quite some time. It's been parked since 2004. It hasn't run since 04. That makes it 20 years since I drove this car. We have a big list of stuff to do. As you can see, I went and got some used wheels and tires that are, I think they're a 16-inch rim, a wheel, a 16-inch wheel, and I don't remember how, they're 31 tall by maybe 15 wide or 16 wide. You can see it there. They're too big. there's not enough offset. I can probably go 4 or 5 more inches inward. They're just sticking out too far. So those are not going to stay on there, and I'm probably gonna see if they fit on Haney a little bit better. If not, I'll just turn around and sell them again. Cornet. Oil pump adapter, because on a 6.4, the oil filter, it's the oil filter adapter. Oil pump, or the oil filter, points straight up and down. It'll hit the K-member, kind of like in a 440. So the oil filter is going to stick towards the front of the vehicle, so it'll fit with the stock K-member. Then I got the block. Of course, the Hemi is just about almost assembled. We didn't do the rocker gear yet. Mock it up in there, weld up the mounts, and then start putting the car together. I mean, it needs a shitload. It's still got the drum brakes all the way around it, so we got to do brakes. I got to put all the electric back in. I mean, I wish I can just get it painted right here, right now. Because the only thing, it's all the way apart for paint, except a couple things like chrome and stuff. But the windows are out, the trim's out, everything's out. But I want to drive it this year. So we're going to mock up the motor. We're going to put the blower on. We're going to get everything done. Like, okay, this is how it's going to go together. We're going to have the boys pluck the motor back out. And I'm going to take it down the street and get the engine compartment painted. Then I'll come back, we'll put the engine in, and we'll get the car running. Tim's truck, the Lightning that we put valve body 001 in, it's great. It since we took out the broken converter, put in the new converter, the converter and the trans brake worked excellent together. Tim's got to do a little tweaking with the 2-step, so it always comes on regardless how long he is or isn't on the trans brake. I updated the transmission a little bit more. I put some GPZ clutches in the front and rear clutch. There's an updated center support that's milled a little bit that comes with the snap ring because they warp, and I guess when they warp, there has issues of feeding the forward clutch. So I put that in there. I also put a spiral snap ring in the overdrive instead of an open snap ring. It's good to go. It is ready for racing. Tim's got a race. It's now February 4th, I think today is. What is today? It's the 3rd, if anybody wants to know. He's going to come pick up the truck next Friday. When he's here, either I or Lucas will go with him, and we'll go through the ABCs of driving a trans brake and a reverse manual and some do's and don'ts, and let him drive it. I'll stuff a camera in there, and so everybody at home can see his natural reaction to let go of the trans brake for the very first time. I know he's going to love it, so I'm really looking forward to that. Then Tim's going to pick the truck up, and he starts racing in February. I think his first race is down in Florida. So we will definitely keep all you guys informed, let you know how Tim's doing with the truck, how much faster the truck is now than it was without the trans brake and without the 10-inch converter. Now, obviously, both of them are going to work together in ET gains. I say 3/10. So the fastest that truck's ever been was like a 1270. So on a hot day, it's 1280. I think he should go a 1250 or a 1240 with the brake, the reverse manual valve body, and the new 10-inch converter. So let's wish Tim some good luck. He'll be on next week's episode here at the CRT channel, and we'll talk to him. Now on the valve body, I have the pricings for the Casper-Matic. I also got the bill for 001. Insert Fred Sanford here having a heart attack.
enjoying you, honey.
I'm not going to say how much it was, but it was probably double what I planned on. So for just the very first valve body that is in Tim's truck, I messaged him this morning and we talked on the phone. But before we got on the phone, I messaged him. I said, you have the world's most expensive valve body in your truck. When I told him how much it cost to make that thing, it was just ridiculous. I'm kind of hoping I can talk to them and get an evaluation of the cost and a breakdown of the labor. But I know they spend a lot of time on it. What they do, those guys are masters at what they do. They make me look good. I've never had to send anything back for a problem. I'm not bitching, I'm just concerned. So we're gonna take care of that. But they also gave me the pricing on my cost to make the valve bodies. So right now, valve body 02 to 31 are on order. I'm still scheduled to have those valve bodies here by April 1st. And so when I got that information last night before I left the shop, which is another reason why I had to continue this video for today, I calculated the cost of the valve body to the consumer. And everybody's been busting my chops. How much? Well, now I know. I put the link in the description to how much it cost right here in this video. It'll take you to the website and it's listed on there. Now, that price that you'll see on the website is the price that I actually had in mind, that it cannot exceed that. I thought if it exceeded that price, that the valve body would price itself out of the market. I certainly didn't want that to happen. It's only a couple $100 more than my all-out Chrysler 48 RE trans brake valve body. So because of the cost of my end on the valve body cost so much to have it CNC made, the production of the valve body, so the production around the valve body was a lot more than what I figured. I'm gonna take that off. I'm not gonna change my goal set price of the valve body. I'm only just gonna make less on it. So it is what it is. I mean, I have a lot of time and wrapped up into it, and not everything goes as you planned. And what is the old saying?
Original reward.
The valve body will include, I will say this, and I knew this all along, the actual billet piece of the valve body, both the main and auxiliary part of the valve body. 2 separator plates, the small one for the auxiliary, the big one for the case. 2 separator plate gaskets, the manual valve, and then the pressure regulator springs that you have to put in the pump, which was another thing that we tweaked on Tim's truck. We now have 250. That was my target pressure. That's exactly what we have. So under light throttle, it's about 230. Under wide open throttle, it goes to 250. It's the sweet spot where I wanted it, so it's right there. So it's going to include all that. I'm going to start here shortly making the instructions, the paper style instructions for installing the valve body, and then I got to make a video version. So when you buy the valve body, you will get the instructions with the valve body. On my website where you purchase the valve body will also have instructions. So if you want to see what the instructions are and what it's going to take to put the E4OD 4R100 valve body in your vehicle, your antique truck, your diesel, or your Ford Lightning, it's all laid out there in front of you so you know what you're in for. If you want that service, you can bring your truck here and have it done. If not, I have a couple people throughout the country. I got a guy in Indy. I got a guy in, I don't remember if it's Kentucky or Tennessee. And I got a guy in California. So I have a few fellas who I've been talking with that are E4OD savvy, so to say. Hopefully, we'll get the motor and the trans in the Coronet and mocked up next week. with the motor mounts made, so I can get the car off to the body shop to get the engine compartment painted. So I think that's it for this week. It was a busy week, a very exciting week. We got a lot of things done. Some things didn't get completely finished, but that's just more work for another day. So thanks for checking in. If you guys like the channel, man, I need some subs. Hit that subscribe button. I really want to get my subs up. And stay tuned for next week's video when Tim will be here to pick up his truck, and we'll take him for a drive, and then that'll be a good one. So until next time, more power to you.